All right. Good evening, good evening, good evening. My name is Gediminas, and today it is my pleasure to share with you a training about how to start more conversations in your business. Now, our mentor, Eric Worre, always has this phrase, always says that all business is conversation. And if you think about network marketing business, that is especially true because in network marketing, all business is talking to people. You're either talking to a potential customer, you're either talking to a potential business partner, or you're talking to your existing team members, or you're talking to your existing customer base, or you're talking to your leader, or you're talking to your company representatives. Basically, the whole business is people's business. And if it's a people's business, that means it's talking to people. But quite often people get stuck in business. And from my experience, when I'm talking to somebody who is stuck in a network marketing business, especially when I do one-to-one consultations or a coaching call, I always ask, I say, how many conversations are you having? And most of the time when a person is stuck in business, guess what? They're not having any conversations. If somebody's diary is full of appointments, of calls, of conversations, of presentations, of Zooms, etc., hey, that person is not about to leave the business. That person is not about to quit because they've got things happening, right? But when a person's diary is empty, that's when you know they're in trouble, right? So building this pipeline is one of the most important things you can do for your own business. And you see, the challenge with the pipeline is that it's lagging. You don't see the real-time numbers. And what happens quite often is the person starts in the business and they're quite active. They're sending a bunch of messages. They're reaching out to their friends and family. They're putting all these posts on social media, and they start this pipeline going. They start filling up this funnel with people. And over time, over a month, 2 months, 3 months, customers start coming out of that funnel, and team members start coming out of that pipeline, and they go, oh my gosh, this thing is working, right? People are joining my team. People are buying my products. That's amazing. And that's when the trouble hits. They stop prospecting. They stop talking to people because the customers are coming. The team members are joining the business. Hey, no need to do all of that prospecting and marketing stuff. Let's just work with people that are already here. And then after a month, 2 months, or 3 months, the pipeline dries out. And how they go, I don't understand what happened. My business was growing so well. The customers were coming. The team members were joining. And now it's dead end. Nobody's reaching out to me. Nobody's joining my team. I haven't had a customer for weeks. Yes, because you stopped filling up the pipeline. So when do you really need to fill up the pipeline? Especially when the going gets good. When your business is booming, when it's growing, when the new team members are joining, that's the time when you have to allocate some time every single day to keep filling up the pipeline so that you have business in 3 months from now, so that you have customers and team members 3 months from now. So that's why you need as many ways to start conversations and have conversations in your business, because conversations will lead people into your funnel, into your pipeline. So let's have a look. How could you have more of those conversations in your business? Okay, so number one is sorting your friends. Most of you are on Facebook, but also other platforms like Instagram, TikTok, etc. also have lists of contacts, right? But if we're talking about Facebook, one very good practice is once in a while to go through your friends list. I do that all the time because I've got 4,000 friends on my Facebook, and honestly with you, I forget most of those people on my list. There's just so many people, 4,000 people when you think about it. Geez, it takes a while to talk to 4,000 people, So what I do on a regular basis, every single day, I go through my friends list and I just go on each person, click message, and see when was the last time I spoke to this person. What was it that we spoke about? Maybe it's a customer who bought a product a while ago. Maybe it's a person who was interested in the business but never joined. Maybe it's a person who added me as a friend. I messaged them, thanks for adding me, and they've never responded. I want to see who are these people in my friends list. So number one is inactive. These are the people who haven't even responded to your first message. I tend to delete those people from my list, because if you're not talking to me, I don't need you on my friends list, right? I need to make space for people who are talking to me. Maybe somebody's out of touch. Maybe somebody who I was in touch before, but we stopped communicating. Maybe they were interested in a product, maybe they were interested in a business, but we just stopped talking. The conversation ended and they never joined. So maybe I need to restart that conversation. Or maybe it's somebody who I have been communicating on a regular basis and I just need to stay in touch. Just say hi, carry that conversation. And by the way, obviously we need to invite people to business. We need to ask people if they're interested about our product, but we also need to just stay in touch with people. One leader calls it social capital or emotional investing, where basically every conversation doesn't have to be about your product or your business. You can actually have conversations with people without telling them about your product, without telling them about your business. You can just say, hey, how's things? How is family? It's been a while. What are you doing nowadays? What's new? And just have a conversation. Keep those emotional investments. Each of those conversations is a little emotional investment you made into that person. And by the way, some of you have seen that phenomenon when somebody joins the business and it's a painful, hard, slow growing of the business. And then other people join in a business and they seem to just go whoosh, straight past everybody. The team grows like crazy, etc. You know why? Quite often, because they have a huge social capital. All of their life, they've been making these little emotional investments, building these relationships with many, many, many people. And then when finally they join network marketing, they've already got the network ready. They just plug in the business into that huge network of people and the business explodes because they've been investing all of their life, right? So it doesn't matter what you've done in the past, you can start doing that now. Start building these relationships, start having these conversations, start commenting on people's posts just for the sake of encouraging them, just for the sake of, saying a nice word. Start messaging people just to say hi and start a conversation with them, without any agenda. Not all of them, but at least some of them, right? Number 2, welcome followers. Now, since the TikTok appeared and Facebook and Instagram Reels appeared, we've seen a big spike in followers, especially on Facebook, because before everybody used to just add you as a friend. But now because of Reels, a lot more people are pressing follow button on your profile than send you a friend request. So at least from my experience, I've been seeing a huge growing of followers, because I've been regularly, for probably at least a year now, I've been posting at least one TikTok, Facebook Reel, and Instagram Reel every single day. It's the same video. It's not 3 different videos. It's just one video that I film up to a minute, and then I pop it into Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. And Facebook alone, about a year ago, I had about 3,000 followers on Facebook. Now I have about 7,700. So within a year or so, almost 5,000 people have followed my profile, and probably 90% of them are from Reels. Because when they see a Reel that they like, they just hit follow. They just hit follow on your profile. And now you have all of those followers. Now, the mistake I made at the beginning, people just following, and I was like, oh my gosh, amazing, followers are growing. And I was just leaving them alone. Now I don't do that. Every time somebody follows me on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, I drop them a message. Hey, Tom, thanks for following me on Facebook. How's it going? Hope you're well. And at the beginning, I was just writing a text message. Now I just filmed a little video, like a literally 10-second video, where I just go, hey, thanks for following me on Facebook. I hope you liked one of my videos or one of my posts. How you doing? And I just start a conversation and I just send a video to those people. Every single person who follows me, I just drop them a little video, starting conversations, right? Will everybody see that message? Nope. Will everybody respond to that message? Nope. But I'm telling you, almost every week I'm recruiting somebody from my followers. Almost every week I'm recruiting at least one person from the followers, because I'm messaging those followers. They respond to me. I always ask them, hey, do you do business, etc. A lot of them go, nah, I just like your personal development reels and things like that. And then I go, cool. If you would be interested in earning extra income from your phone, let me know. I'll be happy to share with you what is it I do. And a lot of them go, yeah, I'd be interested. Yeah, let me know what it is, right? Just today, I recruited a lady from London. She's been living in London for 22 years. She has her own beauty salon and one of those slimming apparatus things, which like without needles makes you slim, etc. Right? For 8 years, you know, she had her own salon, running her business, etc. Just recruited her today. Guess how? She reacted to one of my reels. She commented on one of my reels, and I reached out to her, sent her a presentation, right? So these things works, guys. Number 3, greet people, greet group members. You know, start conversations with people who join your groups. So, you know, if you have a customer group, you have a team member group, you have just an open group, whatever groups you have, you can actually greet people. You can go into members, see who joined your group, and just say, hi, hey, thanks for joining my group. How's things? Now, some of you will go, oh, but I don't have any groups on Facebook. No problem. Then greet other groups, other people's groups members. You can go to any group. You can go to buy and sell in Trinidad and Tobago and go inside that group and start greeting people. Hey, congratulations on joining the buy and sell in Trinidad and Tobago group. You know, are you here because you're selling something or you're looking for something? You know, you can join London Mums groups or Manchester, marketplace or whatever. There's millions of these groups, right? And the group doesn't have to belong to you for you to go and greet people into that group. Maybe you're just a nice person who greets everybody in that group, right? And start conversations with those people. And some of those groups, pardon me, has tens of thousands of members. Some of them hundreds of thousands of members. Some groups have been on even over 1 million members. You could be chatting to people all day long for the rest of your life and never run out of people to talk to, right? Okay, number 4, comment on stories. When you comment on somebody's story on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, some of those comments actually go into the messenger. Instead of just staying there as a comment on the story, they actually receive your comment as a message. So that's another way of starting conversations. And one of my favorite formulas for that is compliment plus question. I see, Clifton put a nice story with a beautiful view. So I might go, wow, that's amazing view. Where is that? Right? Compliment plus a question. I see maybe Coral put a dish she cooked. And I might comment, oh my gosh, that looks delicious. Where did you get the recipe from? Almost everybody will respond to that type of comment on their story. Because one, people love when you comment on their story. That's the reason why they put the story, so other people see it and comment and love it. And now, and because you gave them a compliment, that straight away disarms them, and you give them a question, most of them will respond to your question. That starts conversations. Number 5, reply to a comment with a message. So when somebody comments on your post or on your video or on your live or whatever, instead of just replying to the comment in the comments, message them. Go, hey Genevieve, thanks for putting that comment on my post. Glad you liked it. Are you just supporting me, or are you actually interested in that product? Are you just showing support for me, or are you actually interested in making extra income? Whichever way they respond, both work for you. Oh, I'm just supporting you. Amazing. Thank you so much for supporting me. Oh yeah, I'm actually interested in earning extra income. Cool. Let me send you some information, right? Number 6, new friends. Any person that adds you as a friend on Facebook or adds you as a connection on LinkedIn, start a conversation with them. You should never, ever, ever accept a friend request and not send the person a message, because that's just a waste. That person raised their hand out of millions of people on Facebook. They raised their hand and said, hey, I want to be your friend. Hey, I'm interested in the stuff you're sharing, so I'm friending you because I want to see more. And then not to start a conversation with them, it's just a wasted opportunity. So every person who adds you as a friend, adds me as a friend, I drop them a message. I just go, hey, Pam, thanks for adding me as a friend. How's things? And I start a conversation. I see what they will respond. I see what they're going to say, right? Okay, number 7, create action where an action would not have happened. This is one of the 5 leadership qualities, right? Creating action where action wouldn't have happened. That means starting conversations with your team members or your customers to create an action where action might have not happened, right? So this is where you contact your team member with enthusiasm, right, and excitement, and you share with them something that might cause an action. For example, you share with them about a new product that just been launched, or you share with them about a promotion or a special offer that the company announced, or you share with them about an event or a training that will be happening and that you would recommend them to attend, or you share with them about an incentive program that the company announced, or a tool or an idea or a strategy that you just learned that they might find beneficial, right? Because guess what? Nobody is motivated by a call. Hey, so you're going to order something this month or not? I need some points. Hey, so you're going to start working or not? I need to reach my level. Nobody's motivated by that type of call. But when you reach out to a team member and go, oh my gosh, did you hear about this thing? Have you seen this strategy? Have you heard about this idea? I'm excited to use it, but I wanted to share with you as well. That might move that person, cause them to place an order, or cause them to try a strategy, or cause them to attend a training event, or whatever, right? You just need an excuse to start a conversation with your team member. These are all the excuses that you can use to start a conversation. Okay, number 8, communication support, right? What does that mean? It means reaching out to people who are already in your groups. For example, your client group, your team group, your candidate list, right? So maybe somebody's in your customer group, maybe they bought from you a year ago, 2 years ago, never bought since. Reach out to them, refresh the conversation. I promise you, in your team group, you have people who are long gone from the tree. They've been already deleted from the system, but they're still in your team group. Restart those conversations. Hey, how's things? It's been ages. I know you've been part of our team, whatever. How's things? Maybe you want to come back. We bring back people back to our business all the time, especially my wife, Rita. She's a master of this. She always reaches out to people who've been around a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and re-registers them, gets them back in the business, gets them ordering again, etc. Every point counts, and your candidate list, right? People who are on your prospecting list, who do you need to reach out to again? Okay, number 9, reels, likes and comments of your reels. You see, when you're posting on TikTok and somebody puts a love heart on your TikTok, you don't see who did that. You just see a number, like 20 people put the love heart. But if you press on it, you just put a love heart on it, and that's it. You actually don't see who put the love heart. But in Reels, Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels, there's the love heart or the like button, and underneath there's a number. If you click on that number, it actually shows you all the people who liked your reel. And you can reach out to all of those people. Most of them are not in your friends list. Most of them are not going to be in your friends list. So when you click on that list, it'll give you an option like add them as a friend and message them, right? So you can reach out to those people. Hey, thanks for liking my reel. How you doing, right? And start a conversation. Maybe your reel was about a product. Maybe your reel was about a business opportunity. Maybe your reel was about personal development. Doesn't matter. Start conversation. And obviously those people who comment on your reels, again, you can start conversations with them. And by the way, did you know that you can put reels on your personal profile, but you can also put reels on your business page? So if you have a Facebook business page, you can also pop reels there too. So you can recycle your reel. For example, one day you can put that reel on your profile. Next day, put the same reel onto your Facebook page reels, right? You never know who's going to see what, right? You never know where it's going to go viral. Number 10, call to action. Ask for messages, right? So that means if you're putting a written post, or you're doing a video or a live or a reel or whatever, or a story, at the end of it, give a call to action, message me. If you're interested, message me. If you like more information, message me. If you'd like to know more about this product, message me. If you like to know more about earning money from your phone, message me. Ask for messages. You want more conversation? Ask for those conversations then, right? Don't ask for comments. Don't ask for whatever. Ask for them to message you. This way, you'll get less banned on Facebook and other platforms because now you're responding to messages instead of reaching out to strangers, right? And it'll be more messages, right? And of course, messaging app. So if you've done all of these strategies, there's also a little program that you can use, this little app that you can buy that can send messages automatically to people, right? So you can actually connect with your Facebook and send messages to people on autopilot. Basically, you just set it up and it just sends messages. Obviously, it's paid, it costs money, but if you've used all of those strategies and you want to send more messages, hey, there's tools, there's options to do that, right? But even if you just did the first 10 strategies, guess what? That's going to be a lot of conversations. So my suggestion for you, or my advice for you, is at least 50 messages a day. You should be sending a minimum of 50 messages a day. That's a bare minimum, right? If you do 50 messages a day, that's 350 messages a week. If you work 7 days, that's 700 messages in 2 weeks. That's 1,400 messages in a month. You have 1,400 conversations a month, and show me that your business is not growing. I challenge you to do that. It's almost impossible. Sometimes it can happen, but you're not going to go very many months without your business growing. It's very unlikely. Most of the time, your business will start growing. Most of the time, your business will start expanding, because with this many conversations, it's a probability game. You know, like if you're having 3 conversations a month, it's a low chance that 1 or 3 will join your business, that 1 or 3 will buy your product. But if you're having 1,400 conversations a month, guess what? You can send the worst message ever. Your presentation can be the rubbishest presentation in the world. Somebody will join your business because you just hit them on the right time at the right place, right? There will be people who you'll message will go, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you messaged me. I was literally talking to my wife saying I need an extra income. Or I was literally talking to my husband, talking that I need to look for an extra income, etc. You will find people who are looking. And I always say our business is not to convince people or convert people. Our business is to sort through people and find the ones who are already looking for a way to earn extra income. Find the ones who are already looking for a great quality product at a low price. It's not to fight against people. It's to help those who want the help. So these are the tips for today, guys. I hope you got value. What we're going to do now, we're going to open it up for some Q&A as well. In case you have some questions, I'll be more than happy to answer those questions too.